वेलकम टू एसओएमपी। आज के बिग पिक्चर डिबेट का टॉपिक है सदर्न इंडियाज टेरर लिंक्स। दीज वर द पैनलिस्ट ऑफ आवर डिस्कशन। सो आइए देखते हैं कि कॉन्टेक्स्ट क्या है। एज पर द यूएन रिपोर्ट ऑन टेररिज्म, कुछ सिग्निफिकेंट नंबर्स ऑफ आईएसआईएस एंड अल कायदा टेररिस्ट पाए गए हैं एक्टिव इन साउथ इंडिया, पर्टिकुलरली इन केरला एंड कर्नाटका। Terrorist activities is based on the arrest made by the state police and NIA, that is National Investigation Agency, in the past years. Recently, in July, NIA ने चार्जशीट फाइल की थी against 17 ISIS suspects के against who allegedly form a terror group named Al Hind to carry out terrorist attacks in southern India. More recently, NIA ने एक डॉक्टर को भी अरेस्ट किया था, अब्दुल रहमान, who was based in Bangalore, for his alleged links with the banned terrorist outfit named Islamic State Khorasan Province, which is an outshoot of ISIS. ये रिपोर्ट और क्या कहती है? 26th report of the Analytical Support and Sanction Monitoring Team concerning ISIS, Al Qaeda, and associated individuals and entities said that Al Qaeda in the Indian subcontinent, that is AQIS, operate करती है under Taliban umbrella from Nimruz, Helmand, and Kandahar province of Afghanistan. ये जो अल-कायदा इन द इंडियन सबकॉन्टिनेंट टेरर ग्रुप है, they are around 150 to 2 there are around 150 to 200 militants from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar, and they are planning to attack in these regions. So let us see what is the link of southern India with the terrorism. In the Middle East, there is been a lot of requirement for the workers. So a lot of people travel to West Asia, especially from South India, for the employment purposes. Now these people have shelters and deep connection in the Middle East countries, from where वो ISIS affected countries के साथ connect हो जाते हैं and set up their links. यहाँ पे खास करके they are susceptible to be radicalized. Radicalized Radicalization is unfortunately due to the perception that the community is wrong. उनको ये that their community is wrong. वो ये perceive करते हैं कि जो भी उनकी community में हो रहा है वो गलत हो रहा है. Also, there are certain people which is based in South India who जो हमेशा देखते रहते हैं ऐसे soft targets को जो कि आराम से easily they can be easily brainwashed or indoctrinated and जिसका इस्तेमाल किया जा सके within the country to carry out various activities. इसको कहते हैं टैलेंट स्पॉटिंग खास करके केरला में तो एक बड़ा हब है ये. तमिलनाडु में थोड़ा कम है उस हिसाब से, and there it is very limited in Hyderabad, but in Karnataka it has been on a rise in Karnataka, and which is a serious issue. Also, radicalization is on the rise in South India, especially in case of youth. बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा है. One more reason can be mushrooming of madrasas teaching on a Wahhabi ideology. देखिए, Madrasa teaching per se, there is no issue in that. If they are teaching about the religion, that is fine. But when the teaching is being influenced by a Wahhabi ideology, then it is a serious problem. Because Wahhabis believe that all those who don't practice their form of Islam are enemies. So they have an extreme ideology. That is why it is a serious problem now. खासकर अभी इसलिए है because इसके नंबर्स काफी मदरसास के नंबर्स काफी इंक्रीज हो गए हैं. लाइक इंडिपेंडेंस के अराउंड देयर वर ओनली 100 and now presently there are 3 million madrasas running all over the India. Now this has crept in within the children. One such incident can be quoted is of incident of 1990 incident in Kashmir, that is the genocide of the Hindu population. In the statement, in the report, they stated that the incident was a result of a Wahhabi ideology. So these can be the reasons. These can be the reasons कि southern India में ज़्यादा terror links हैं. So what can be the way forward? De-radicalization is the need of an hour. It has different dimensions to tackle the situation. It is not an easy solution. हर dimensions के अलग अलग हर situations के अलग अलग dimensions हैं. एंड उसको हर अलग अलग तरीके से हैंडल किया जा करना पड़ेगा टू कर्ब दिस रेडिकलाइजेशन। जैसे कि एक्सट्रीम राइट विंग एक्टिविटीज जो भी चल रही है, इट शुड बी पुट अंडर स्कैनर ऑफ द इंटेलिजेंस विंग। The schooling system is the basic step towards this. Syllabus should be made on the lines of the universal education system. Also, it has been noticed that non-art students, such as doctors way, engineers way, they are more susceptible to such kind of traps. I've told you earlier about an incident that NIA ने एक डॉक्टर को अरेस्ट किया है. So this is what they are talking about. Education system must be improved and social science as a subject must be included in other non-arts courses also. It will influence the people towards the nationalism ideology about the national integrity and other things. ये एक सिलेबस चेंज करने से नहीं होगा. There should be a cooperation among teachers, civil societies to deal with such students and people. They must be educated and made aware about the propaganda. Also, misconceptions जो भी हो रही हैं, it should be removed by reaching them. Horror stories of the victims must be told to that people to know the truth. ये जो डी रेडिकलाइजेशन है, एक हाईली स्पेशलाइज्ड एरिया है ऑफ कवर्ट इंटेलिजेंस ऑपरेशन. इतनी आसानी से नहीं होता है ये. सो इट नीड्स अ ग्रेट कोऑपरेशन अमंग सिविल सोसाइटीज, लोकल पुलिस, सेंट्रल एजेंसीज एंड इन्वेस्टिगेटिव एजेंसीज. Local police खासकर की plays an extremely important role since they are the first to get these information and face such situations. Sh- And that is why they should be well trained and equipped technically and must know highly used techniques to investigate all these attacks and activities going on. They should also be sensitive. These local police should also be sensitive about confidence building with the parents and the society because इन लोगों को सबसे पहले पता चलता है. And if there is a confidence between the parents and between the society and the local police, it'll be easy to convey such news. खासकर कि इन्वेस्टिगेटिव एजेंसीज को ऐसे हॉटबेड्स लोकेट करने होंगे जहां पे टेररिज्म एक्टिविटीज बहुत ज्यादा होती है. दैट इज विजिलेंस इज अ नीड ऑफ एन आवर, स्पेशली इन साउथ इंडिया. मल्लापुरम एंड कासरगोड is such hotbeds. In these areas, a lot of money is coming from the Gulf countries. Also, there should be a tab on social media. अभी के ज़माने में social media is a new weapon which is being used by a terrorist groups to reach the youth. It can easily influence the youth because youth काफी ज़्यादा use करती है social media को. That is why there should be a tab on social media. Also, we should work on improving our criminal justice system for quick justice to act as a deterrent against such activities. So अब हम अपने conclusion पे आ गए हैं. That is, de-radicalization is definitely a difficult exercise. There is there are no easy solutions available. It has various dimensions to tackle the situation, but it is a need of an hour and it should be carried out on a large scale. Investigative agencies अपना काम कर रही है. They are doing good job. All we need is going forward with better coordination. उनके साथ better coordinate करेंगे तो ये सारे problems curb हो सकते हैं. So that's all for today. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, comment on it, do subscribe to the channel. Also, आप हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल को ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं which is @SOMP guidance for further updates. Thank you.